Mobil won with the sponsor of the fourth round of the UAE Rally Championship held on the 3rd of October. The rally was based at the University of Sharjah Community College Al Maleha branch, where the cars were flagged off by Sheikh Saka bin Abdullah Al Qasimi, member of the organising committee. First on the road, Mohammed bin Salem and co-driver John Spiller. They would have one of the shortest events of their career. Setting the second fastest time in the opening first stage, the car suffered 2 broken drive shafts in the second. Unable to repair the drive shafts, the top seeds retire. In the Group S Ford Fiesta, Sheikh Abdullah Al Qasimi and Gabi Khoury would start second. This rally was centred in the Maleha area of Sharjah. Dusty tracks around the foothills of the Hajar Mountains made for a fantastic backdrop. Setting the fastest time in the opening 2 stages of this 6-stage rally, the championship leaders set a time of 6 minutes 48 seconds in the opening Qadra stage, parts of which have been used in the previous Dubai International rallies. Third to begin, the Lebanese duo Michel Saleh and Shadi Beiruti in a Group N Super Impreza. Third fastest in the first and second quickest in the second stage, Saleh had suffered mechanical problems in the previous events, but here there were none, moving into second overall with bin Salem's retirement. With temperatures reaching into the 40s, this was an event which would be punishing to all 18 starters, 4th of whom would be the all-Omani team of Khalid Al-Manji and Saif Al-Aisri in the Super Impreza. The Omani champions, who finished second overall in the previous event in Ras Al Khaimah, would suffer from a number of technical problems, loss of fuel pressure being just one. 6th quickest in the opening stage, they dropped more time in the second, 8th fastest. Fifth to start and leading the T1 category in the championship, Ali Al-Shawi and Ali Al-Baid, Chevrolet Blazer. This team set the equal 7th fastest time in the first stage, but are the quickest in their class. Completing the second stage in 8 minutes and 49 seconds, the 5th seeds manage only the 2nd fastest time here in T1. The 6th car to start the Mobil 1 rally were the second All-Omani team, Hamad Al-Wali and Mohammed Al-Masroor. Al-Wali finished 3rd in the Ras Al Khaimah event in the Super Impreza, setting a time of 7 minutes and 32 seconds in the opening stage. He claims the 3rd fastest time in the 2nd and 3rd stages. This team, though, would be forced to retire to the 4th stage, where the car lost all power during a high-speed run. Indians Mansoor Parol and Srinivasa Thota seeded 7th with the first of the 2-wheel drive cars to start. This event will prove to be extremely demanding for these small cars, but Parol clocks a time of 8 minutes 33 in the first stage, faster than some of the more powerful 4-wheel drive vehicles, but would drop time in the second. However, Parol remained in control of the 2-wheel drive class. Returning to rallying, Sami Mahmood with co-driver Karina Herpela in a Mitsubishi Evo 9. The Lebanese driver showed that he had lost none of his technique. The 8th seeds set the 9th fastest time in the opening stage, but are 6th quickest in the following 2. In the second 2-wheel drive Fiesta, Tamjid Abdullah and Yazan Rijla making their debut in this category. While both Abdullah and Yazan are experienced competitors, this was their first time in the diminutive two-wheel drive class. The 9th seeds, however, retire after the 3rd stage. Qasim Al-Zajaldi and Noor Al-Raisi in a Mitsubishi Evo 9 with a 3rd Omani team to start. Completing the opening stage in 9 minutes and 6 seconds, they improved their timings to take off a full 24 seconds in the second time around. The 10th seeds climb up the field halfway through the rally.
Oh, you're good, you're good. Very hot.
Mansour bin Jabba and the well-known UAE navigator Arif Mohammed would begin 11th in a Subaru Impreza. Claiming the 8th quickest time in the first stage, this team would improve with the 5th, 8th and 3rd best times before joining the list of retirees at the end of the 4th stage. Sheikh Mohammed Al-Qasimi and Lebanon's Joseph Mata would start 12th in a Subaru Impreza. This would be their 2nd event together. Once again, the young Sheikh Mohammed set impressive times. Incredibly, the equal 4th fastest time in the opening stage and 4th again in the 2nd and 3rd stages. Improving with each round, the 12th seeds climbed several places early on.
40 seconds under.
Starting behind the young Sheikh Mohammed, another young team, Mohammed Shihab and Lore Farhat in a Subaru Impreza. Shihab, who won the 3rd round of the UAE Autocross, completed his first rally earlier this year in Sharjah, where he finished 11th, but this was not their event. The 14th seed's car suffers from overheating and they are forced to retire in the 1st stage. The all-Indian team of Saneem Payakal and Reyes Ali in a two-wheel drive Ford Fiesta was seeded 15th. With the experience of several events now under their belts, this team, who finished 12th out of the 20 starters in the Ras Al Khaimah rally, moved up the field. Seeded 16th, one of the biggest surprises of this rally came from Ian and Sheila Barker in the T1 Nissan. This team are just 1 second behind the T1 champions of Ali Al-Shawi and Ali Obaid in the 1st stage. In the 2nd, they shave 2 seconds from their rivals and a full 8 in stage 3. Climbing rapidly up the standings, the UK team lead the T1 category halfway through the event. Kuwait's Salam Al-Dhafiri and Nawaf Al-Anithi in a Jeep Cherokee on their first drive in the UAE Championship. This team are plagued with mechanical problems, but the nephew of the well-known Kuwaiti competitor Ahmed Al-Dhafiri manages to keep the car going. The final team to start the Mobil 1 rally, Tama Abu Al-Saad and Fadi Judi in a T1 Nissan Patrol. The 19th seeds unfortunately retire in the 1st stage. The 6 competitively timed stages provided a tough test in the Mobil 1 rally, the 4th round of the 2015 series. But at the end of the day, the 2nd seeds of Sheikh Abdullah Al-Qasimi and Gabi Khoury would win through, setting the fastest times in all 6 stages, finishing in a total time of 43 minutes and 6 seconds. Michel Saleh and Shadi Baruti in the Subaru Impreza would never let go of 2nd place. This would be Saleh's first trouble-free event in the 2015 UAE Championship, completing the rally in 46 minutes and 23 seconds. For the highest-seeded Omani team of Khalid Al-Manji and Saif Al-Aisri, this was not one of their best events. A series of technical problems slowed them. 8th fastest in the final stage, they finish in 49 minutes and 30 seconds, taking 5th overall, a tantalizing 4 seconds off 4th place. It was the fifth-seeded Ali Al-Shawi and Ali Obaid who would set the equal fourth time in the final stage, and in doing so managed to take fourth overall in 49 minutes and 26 seconds, and in doing so claim first in the T1 category. Mansour Parol, the standout performer in the two-wheel drive class, would complete the final stage in 9 minutes and 55 seconds, finishing the event in total time of 55 minutes and 13 seconds, comfortably winning the two-wheel drive class and 9th overall. A driver who was a familiar competitor in the 4x4 events of the UAE, Sami Mahmoud's first event in many years, and the 8th-seeded Mitsubishi would be good, finishing a time of 52 minutes and 30 seconds and a fine 7th overall. Setting consistent stage times, the second Omani team to finish seeded 10th, Qasim Al-Zajali and Noor Al-Raisi in a Mitsubishi Evo 8 would complete the Mobil 1 rally in 53 minutes and 54 seconds and claim 8th place overall. Sanim Payakal and Reyes Ali would steer the 15th-seeded two-wheel drive Fiesta back in 1 hour and 21 seconds. A commendable effort, second in their class and 10th overall, just 1 place behind Mansour Parol in a similar car. The 16th seeds of Ian and Sheila Barker brought their Nissan back in a total time of 49 minutes and 44 seconds, completing the 4th and final stage with the 7th quickest time. The UK team claimed 2nd in their class and an incredible 6th overall, an important result in the overall championship. The Kuwaitis of Salam Al-Dhafiri and Nawaf Al-Anizi would nurse their Jeep Cherokee back in 1 hour, 12 minutes and 47 seconds. Back at the University of Sharjah Community College Al Malayha branch, officials were on hand, including Mr. Musaba Saif Awad Al Ketbi, Director of the Municipality Malayha area, Mr. Mohammed bin Saifan, Chairman of the Stewards Committee, and Sheikh Saga bin Abdullah Al Qasimi, Member of the Organising Committee, presenting the 11 finishers of the Mobil 1 rally. Kuwait's Salam Al-Dhafiri and Nawaf Al-Anizi finishing their first event in the 2015 championship in 11th. Sanim Payakal and Reyes Ali second in the two-wheel drive category and 10th overall. Mansour Parol and Srinivasa Thota winners of the two-wheel drive category and 9th place overall. Omani's Qasim Al-Zajali and Noor Al-Raisi finished in 8th place. With the returning Sami Mahmoud and Karina Herbala claiming a fine 7th place overall. Up from their seeded 16th, Ian and Sheila Barker were one of the highest climbers, finishing in 6th place overall and 2nd in T1. Omani's Khalid Al-Manji and Saif Al-Aisri finished as the highest placed Omani team, 5th overall and 3rd in Group N. The redoubtable Ali Al-Shawi and Ali Obaid won the T1 category, finishing in 4th overall, keeping them in the lead of the T1 championship. Up from 12th to finish in 3rd overall and 2nd in Group N, Sheikh Mohammed Al Qasimi and Lebanon's Joseph Mata. This was Qasimi's 2nd ever rally. The experienced Michel Saleh eventually found his form in 2015, with co-driver Shadi Beiruti taking 2nd overall and 1st in Group N. While the leader of the 2015 championship, Sheikh Abdullah Al Qasimi and Gabi Khori, made it 4 out of 4, winning the 4th round of the UAE championship, the Mobil 1 rally overall.
عنه الرأي بصورة مثالية مع اللجنة المكافئة. جلوس أمامي يا شباب.